Hello, everyone. This is the Abundance Oracle. You know, I've talked to you. Please like, subscribe, and share. I always forget. And help me out if you haven't subscribed. Okay. How many times do we talk about ourselves? What we're going to do for ourselves? How are we going to get wealthier for ourselves? Well, I'm going to expand the conversation out. I'm going to say this one time, but it might be in the future more often. When's the last time that you've had a project that will take and expand your kids' wealth, that will help set your kids up for the future? So I can only talk about what I'm doing, and I would love to hear your ideas, what you're doing to set your kids up for the future. So one of the things, obviously, is be able to pass down some money or a business structure of some sort so that there's a continuation from me being the CEO to my kids then taking over at the helm and being the CEO. Okay, besides that, when they're a little younger, or for just giggles, I've got girls, so for giggles, for kicks, I guess you say, for boys, I'm not sure. What else are you doing? I started out when they were smaller, and we started out with eBay selling our used stuff. They use kids stuff, they use clothing stuff, they used skates, they use all that used stuff that they used to use instead of giving it away to people, because when they were very young, I was very broke. I don't know if you know my whole story, but now's not the time to tell it. So then after eBay started, it worked well for a couple years. Then I moved on because the kids got a little bigger and they had mostly clothes to get rid of. So then I moved on to Poshmark when Poshmark was relatively new. So I think we started that in 2016, I think, and I learned how to do a little bit with the computer. So they would take the stuff that they're getting rid of, or in college they would ask their friends, "Are you getting rid of any clothes I can have? I'm trying to put some stuff up on Poshmark." So they were responsible for taking the picture and putting it up on Poshmark. I was responsible as the mom. They were very annoyed that I made them do this, but it's worked out well, and they're still doing it to date. But I then did all the promotions, and there's things you have to do to keep upping your products to the top of what's for sale. I guess that's an easy way to say it. So we've been doing that for a long time. Last year was not, I have two girls doing it. One made roughly $800. So that's like her garage sale instead of having an actual garage sale. And the other one I think made less, maybe $500. But it also cleans out their closet as well. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm doing YouTube. And I'm trying to get a following so that I can introduce you one day when they're a little older, not right now, but when they're a little older, to them. And that they can start to add into the depth of my financial knowledge, which is mostly adult and corporate and things like that. But they can tell you, what was it like, what worked growing up for them, and what they hated, but it still worked growing up for them. So anyway, what are you doing for your kids? Did you start out a credit card very early in life for them? As soon as they have their social security number, you apply for the credit card, and it's under their social security, but once a month you buy something, you pay it off. You buy something, pay it off. So by the time they're ready to apply for loans, they already have 15, 18 years worth of credit, and of course you would make sure that it's stellar credit. And then it comes after college and they're ready to buy a house after they've saved so much money because you had them selling cucumbers door to door while they were younger, lemonade stands, and other fun items to learn how to sell. Oh, babysitting we did. And so all the other projects that parents help their kids learning business with. So if you can do this, write what you do for your kids, and it doesn't have to be specific, but write what you do for your kids to help out, to have their life be more prosperous and teach them more of an entrepreneurial spirit than other kids. Gives them sort of a foot ahead. Is that what you call it? A foot up, a step up, or something like that. All right. Love you all. Thanks for following me. I really appreciate it. If you can subscribe and help me out, you know I'm trying to get more subscribers, and I appreciate all that you do and all the comments you make. And hi to Barbara. Hi to Angie. Hi to Wanda. A lot of people. Some people just are friends and they follow me. They know my story. All right. Love you tons. Talk to you soon. The Abundance Oracle.